Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to click the link below and join the Patreon. And yeah, man, I got all your messages, man. I thought Trill Boxing Talk was a great conversation, great dialogue, man. And shit, I got like, man, what you think about this, Fred? I know we got some haters out there that's nah, but I have a little bit different perspective on it, and we gonna talk about it, man. Shout out to Black Fight Fan, and the young lady name is Miss Robinson. Shout out to her. Shout out to 78, and we gonna talk about it live tonight. When actuality, I've always wanted to have this conversation, but I didn't think my channel was mature enough to have this conversation in terms of the population. You know what I mean? Because I know we got a lot of haters and stuff, and now I think that maybe we've cultivated it so we can actually have this conversation. And I think it's actually a top 5 question I get on my channel, you know, and a lot of it comes from people who want to demean me, but I think it's a great conversation. I saw Reggie Owens in the chat, and he's in my live every night, and we have great conversations. He's a great asset to the community, whether it's at Trill Boxing Talk in the morning or Barbershop Conversations at night, man. And it's a healthy conversation to have. You know what I mean? Can you be pro-black and you marry or date a woman outside of your race? You know, I have a different take on it, and we're gonna talk about this now. We got 2 hours to talk about this shit tonight. Yeah, I know YouTube cuts me off at 11, so make sure you in there early, and we're gonna have a great time with it. I appreciate Trill Boxing Talk, because I actually forgot about it, and I think that the way they passionately talked about it today, I think it's I think obviously I come from a different perspective. You know, I got 2 beautiful mixed kids, you know what I mean, and who are in my world. And Dre is Asian, and we're gonna talk about it. So tonight, feel free, jump on in. We gonna X out all the trolls, so when they come in the chat, get rid of them. We'll block them. We'll get them out of there, and we're gonna have a mature conversation about this, and we're gonna move forward. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man. Shout out to Trill Boxing Talk for opening up this discussion, because it's a great conversation to have. And lastly, everybody who believes, and here's the catch, I'm not offended by by what you believe. I'm not offended by what you think. Okay, feel free, come in. If you think you're not offending me, I want you to come in and speak your truth. So if you think a black man can only be pro-black if he marries a black woman, please come in the chat and call, and let's have dialogue about this. I am 100% understand. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not saying, oh, no. Come on. It's a safe place for everybody. All right? So come on in tonight. Don't feel like, man, I can't come on Fred's show because he may think different. You don't know my opinion yet. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Everyone is welcome to come get a haircut, come get a fade, or like me, you can get your George Jefferson faded out, you know what I mean, or shaved off. Barbershop Conversations, man. I love y'all, man. Tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Click the link, join the Patreon. We're doing a whole bunch of economics on Patreon. And I actually have a story. I saved someone $4,000 to $5,000 this month, or made them $4,000 to $5,000 this month. And they're going to come on my Patreon and share the story on how they did it. And it should be by the end of the weekend. We'll link up schedules and do the interview. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Come on in tonight. And shout out to the LDBC, man. Great conversation to have. And we're going to jump into this tonight. Don't be late, because we're not backtracking this conversation. So come on in early. I'll holla. Peace.